Some background, it's been 6 months since GTech and IGT merged. So we merged in early April. So this is our first show. It's our coming out party as the new IGT. Probably the showpiece out there as far as the merger has been Wheel of Fortune 3D. That's a combination of what we consider best-in-class technology for a slot machine with glasses-free 3D and the top-performing global brand in gaming's history, which is Wheel of Fortune. We have a heavy emphasis this year on our recurring revenue and premium product line. We have more titles, more brands than we've shown in the past several years. As far as innovation, we've incorporated a camera into one of our licensed brand products, which is TMZ, which allows the player to insert himself into the game and actually participate in some of the bonus features. It's been a huge success. A lot of players, a lot of operators are pretty excited about it. I'm sure it's going to be something that performs well on the floor. Got a nice mixture, to use your word. Clearly the content stream has been going land-based to interactive and social as well. Now begun, and we've put it on the show floor here, we have now begun to actually take successful interactive content. So we have interactive games that perform very well in New Jersey and Canada and Europe. Games like Bubble Craze, games like Da Vinci Dual Play. That we have now created land-based versions that are sitting on the floor right now for sale. So we are starting to see games come this way as well. So we'll have real play data on those games, which actually enhances the opportunity for those to be successful. I think probably one of the most exciting products we have right now is called On-Premise. That's something that our interactive group has been developing, and actually we're in the process of installing at MGM Grand. You have implementation details that you have to get through. One of the things that we decided early on in the due diligence process, and after we announced the acquisition, was that we were going to adopt the Ascent platform, which had been recently released by Legacy IGT as our new gaming platform going forward. Spielo was in the process of developing its next generation platform as well. We did a side-by-side comparison, a number of different factors, and we realized that the Ascent platform was really a leading-edge platform. We would need to take that going forward in all our gaming products. So what we've been doing is essentially training our studios, our Legacy GTech studios, on that technology so we can actually code and build games in a singular technology that can be leveraged across all of our different markets. Spielo actually was well known and actually had a good reputation around multi-games for international markets. We've been able to integrate Legacy IGT content into a prepackaged multi-game. It's on the floor today that we have available for markets like Europe and Latin America, where multi-games are the vast majority of sales into those markets. The other thing is that we've used the combined talent of the organization to do a number of different concept reviews to make sure that we're leveraging best of breed. So Spielo comes into this process very much a European and Latin American company from a design philosophy for game, whereas IGT came into it very much a North American philosophy. This is a nice blend. So we've targeted, as Spielo in the past, the competitors that are very successful in Latin America and Europe that may be different from the competitors that are successful in North America in some major instances. So we have much higher volatility games in general, bigger proportion of high volatility games than Legacy IGT has. We have a prepackaged multi-game that Legacy IGT didn't focus on. On the other hand, Legacy IGT has, obviously a wonderful platform that I spoke of in Ascent, a number of licensed brands that we can begin to leverage into the different technologies we have, like 3D, and a recurring revenue, actually best-in-class recurring revenue capability that we're able to sprinkle into the Spielo side as well. So all those things come together in a really complementary way. The organization I run today, from a product standpoint, I also have game studios and a number of other functions, but I've broken that out into 4 major product categories: recurring revenue, core, street market, and systems. So within each of those segments, there's innovation. We have innovation within the 3D technology. It was launched 18 months ago on the floor. However, this year we're introducing another use of the camera that resides inside the 3D box, which we called Crowd Attract. Those are things that happen within product lines that sit within categories. But I do believe, and you've alluded to this, the real innovation is going to come from areas that cut across all those elements, that implicate elements of hardware and systems and interactive. So I have these vertical product lines and categories that have senior managers sitting over, but I also have a small team that actually looks for opportunities that implicate 2, 3, or even 4 of those categories.